is my bedroom.
Good afternoon, Facebook friends and family. It's not the Brady Bunch, but it's pretty close. We are here for another edition of Neighborhood Spotlights. It is a special edition of our show, and we wanted to invite the core group of this show to come on and celebrate Thanksgiving together before the big day. So I am going to welcome to the show, starting from above me, the realtor in red, Langhorne's own Christina Swain, the new self, I shouldn't say self, we claimed him, the new coin king of Bristol Borough, widening the gap in real estate, and the guy brands better than anyone I've ever seen, Mr. Kevin Donlin, and the godfather himself in the purple bedroom.
I knew that was coming.
Mr. Mark Gatta. Happy Thanksgiving, Bruno.
Bruno, how are you, brother? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, pal. You're dying to make fun of me about this bedroom.
I am. It's really killing me.
I crush you every time, and this is now revenge.
It's reminding me of Barney. Remember that Barney?
Yeah.
This is my bedroom. This is my sitting area in my bedroom. I got my feet up. I'm lounging. This is great. You don't like my purple bedroom, clearly.
Oh, well, luckily,
you better call the painter. Gift certificate for Christmas.
So today's Thanksgiving.
Find me a painter that likes to show up, and maybe I'll have my house painted. That's a whole.
Today's Thanksgiving Neighborhood Spotlight. So, Mark, I will apologize for making fun of you, and I'll start off the show. And I will say how thankful I am for our friendship and relationship and all that good stuff. And I'm so thankful for your purple painter as well. Oh,
I'll be thankful for my new lender that's going to be starting to work. January. So, can we bring Carmela out now, ladies and gentlemen?
But we're going to start off. Let's start off with talking about what Thanksgiving means to each of you, who you celebrate the holiday with, what you're most looking forward to. I want to start with Kevin. Kevin, tell us. Hi, Carmela. Oh, what do you mean?
It's
Mark?
Yeah, what
right now,
Mark?
Hey, Priya. Carmela,
everyone else.
She knows that she's going to be hosting this show in about.
That's Mark.
that was BS. I got left out too.
Yeah, what the Carmela? Christina wants to go out with you guys tonight. Come on. All right, Kevin, tell us about your history of Thanksgivings. What Thanksgiving looks like for you now? What does it mean to you? What you're most looking forward to? Give us the Kevin Donlin version of Thanksgiving.
It's always been my favorite. It's weird, as a kid, everyone loves to get the presents and stuff like that, but I always love to eat. So Thanksgiving was always my favorite. And being the comic relief of the family, I always was able to be on stage at that moment. So that's when we had all of our family around, and I would just crack jokes and make fun of people's purple rooms. And it just got better. You know what I mean? It just got better as you got older, and more people were incorporated in your family. It just got much better, and you just give thanks a lot more. And just to be on that topic real quick, I'm really this year, I think, more thankful than most in years, and that's and I'm not saying I'm not brown nosing. It's because of Opus and what you guys allowed me to do and how you allowed me to conduct my business. And so I couldn't be more thankful for finding you guys.
Well, the feelings are mutual, Kevin, because I'll tell you, the day that we met at the event there at the NAC, we talked for a few minutes, and we saw and I think you felt it too. It was like a weird spark kind of went off. We're talking, and I see sparks going off in your head, and as I'm saying things and you're telling me things, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's so perfect, and it really is amazing what
it sounds like a date. It sounds.
It does.
Listen, it was.
I did.
I was ready.
I saw fireworks. But all kidding aside, there's just so many similarities in our past and what we're looking to accomplish and everything. And you've really taken it to the next level. It's, what I've been doing with Opus now has been, it's probably 4 years in the making to get that brand recognition, to get, that just to get the brand known in our microcosm of real estate market. You've done this in, what has it been? 6 months? And everyone knows you, dude. You have set it on fire. You're really, to the point that we've talked about this. I've been open about that. We're going to open an office in Bristol for you, just because, of what you've done and the support that you bring to the brokerage. And we know that we will be doing that. And, whether it's this year, whether it's next year, whether it's next week, we're actively looking. And I know you've been putting posts out there looking for buildings as well. And it's all because of what you've accomplished in such a short period of time. So kudos to you, brother. So
before Kevin, don't forget food, Kevin. Kevin, that's the most important question I asked. Don't forget.
I always felt, over the years doing real estate, I always felt little sparks here and there, and got excited just for a moment and whatnot. But this is, this has really just brought all my strengths out. Christina, between you guys. And having, the love of my life, Carmela, she's so positive and supportive and inspirational. Yeah. And more importantly, she's fun. And she showed, and, one of the things that I always say is she showed me, and this goes for Opus as well, is like between her and you guys, you showed me that you can have as much fun working as you do living.
Yeah.
And
that was enormous and changed my,
Jason, you want to just take the two, me and Christina, off?
You guys can go. We can
rekindle the whole thing
out right now.
Let's have our own. We're going to split down the middle.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, that's awesome, man.
But that's what Opus does. Opus is behind all of their agents like that. It's not just me. I'm on, so we're talking about it, but I hear it from other agents. It's, Mark and Vulcan have a knack of finding out what your strengths are and giving you all the support you possibly can.
Yeah.
That's great. We really strive to do that. And it's not easy sometimes because, unlike yourself, there's some agents that don't really pick up on things as quickly. There's some agents that just don't have the gift of gab. They don't have the
marketing gift that
the marketing has. Gift, the walk into
they don't have the gap in their teeth.
Christina walks into a room and I love that gap. So best gap. Is that legitimately your gap, by the way? Because it looks like it's sized perfectly. That's awesome. No, but listen, Christina walks into a room and people just turn to her and they want to talk to her. They want to be involved in whatever she's doing. Not everyone has that. And that's really tough to teach. It's really, there's certain things we can teach, fundamentals. We have systems in place to teach lots of things, but that's one of those things that you both have that not everyone has. So I'm so happy you guys are with us. Honestly, Christina, I said this from day one, and I'm kind of jumping into what I'm thankful for. But you started this steamroller of growth that we've had. It's really, we had 25 or so agents, some of which were great producing agents, but none that had the the exposure and the just the sphere behind them like you do. You came on board, and when I tell you, we've tripled in growth. We've tripled in growth since you've been on board. And I attribute that to you 1,000% because people really, they started taking Opus a bit more seriously. And then once they sit down and we can tell them what we offer, I think that is, then it's easy. But having that conversation, once we have the conversation, it's a no-brainer. But getting people to actually understand what we're about from a distance and wanting to have that conversation gets to be more challenging. And you've made it easy for us. So thank you to Christina. Thank you to Kevin. You both are amazing. And the reason we're here today. Chad, on the other hand, Carmela's ready to take your spot on Neighborhood Spotlight. So if you want to...
Well, apparently Carmela doesn't want to say hi to me. So I said hi to you, Carmela, by the way. Anyway, listen to me.
Laughed at us.
We're missing we're going to go one by one, but you didn't answer the most important question. I didn't...
The food!
What is on your Thanksgiving plate, Kevin?
It's pretty traditional. I don't really... I'm the type of eater, like I kind of stick to the, the tradition. I'm not a big veggie person. A lot of people like like the green bean casserole and stuff. I can't do that.
You can't.
So,
I feel you. I get it. So
What about
kind of guy
what Carmela's famous for? Her Jello shots.
Really?
Yes,
Pudding.
she is. Pudding shots. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pudding?
Oh my God, it's awesome. Yeah, we'll bring them to an event one time.
Okay. I can do a pudding shot. So Kevin, that's it. You don't want to elaborate. It's like a death row meal. Like, you give me nothing, Kevin. You're giving me nothing.
I take a bite of this. I take a bite of this and a bite of that, and I save it for the desserts because I'm a big sweets guy.
Okay. All right. So skip to the sweets. What's your sweet?
Yeah.
The old traditional apple pie with ice cream on top.
Okay. I can dig that.
Mode action.
Yeah. I can dig that. I totally can dig that.
Bread pudding.
Okay. Yeah. Bread pudding. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Christina, yes. I'm going to start with food and then we're going to reverse.
Yeah, let's talk about food.
I changed my mind. So I saw your post that you're doing an unconventional Thanksgiving.
Second annual.
Yeah. So
non-traditional.
Give me a highly descriptive look of what your meal is going to be like bite by bite. Give it to me.
Bite by bite.
Yeah.
We take a bite of filet mignon.
Yeah.
Grass fed from the farm in Percy.
Mm.
How do you like that? How do you like your
medium rare?
Medium rare. Very nice. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's got to be bleeding. It just has to.
It's got to be red.
Yeah.
I saw a post one time where somebody said, "I like it rare. I want that thing so rare that a good doctor bring that son of a bitch back to life."
I could do that too. I'd be on board with that.
Yep.
And then we're gonna have lobster tails, and I made sure we just didn't get the small lobster tails. I think these, because the regular size are like 6 ounces, we got 8 to 10 ounces.
Where did you get your seafood from? Where'd you get your seafood from?
So my father found a place in Chrisfield, Maryland. So really? We ordered from there. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then, of course, since I love vegetables, as we all know, I believe I am going to make roasted broccoli because you need vegetables.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
After the proteins, you lose me because then you become like hot yoga, Christina. You know what I mean? Like, because I know what's going to happen. You're going to tell me nothing for dessert and roasted vegetables. I want everything covered in gravy. This is the gravy holiday.
Well, this is covered in butter. Okay. So,
Do you do butter?
I do butter, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Grass-fed butter. Yeah.
Feed that son of a bitch with some grass. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. So you get your omega-3s.
Okay, so tell me who's at your Thanksgiving table this year.
All right. Me, Daisy, my mother and father.
Mother and father. Keeping it intimate. Do you guys start early? Do your drinks start early?
Typically, yes. But I honestly don't know what time we're starting yet. We didn't get that far. We just know what we're eating.
I like that. It sounds, by the way, your meal selection sounds amazing. So mad props for that.
Thank you.
And I'm going to give you your Thanksgiving shout outs. Ready, go.
All right. My networking girls, my morning breakfast women for all our toy drive. We're doing amazing with it, and we still need more gift cards. Hint, hint, everybody.
Is that what you're lacking in? Because I have to figure out what I have to get.
Yes.
Gift cards? Got it.
Yes. You can always Venmo me, too.
Got it.
We're going to go and get a ton of gift cards at once.
Okay.
What else am I thankful for? I'm thankful for all the relationships I've made. You know, I would say the past couple months in Langhorne, I've made some pretty solid friendships. My friend Trish is going to come over and professionally decorate my house on Friday. So I think that's really neat.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I've met a lot of people.
So is that next week's Neighborhood Spotlights, a tour of your house? I mean,
it could be. It could be. It's all going to be maxed out, I'm told, and I better be prepared. So,
and I'm more of a
minimalist.
I'm going to ask Kevin this: what does post Christmas weekend look like in Langhorne? Is there anything we're looking for? Is there a Santa sighting? No. I'm going to go back to Bristol. I'm asking you about Langhorne.
Oh, I thought you said Kevin. That's why.
I'm going to ask Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me the Langhorne.
What does it look like in Langhorne? So after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
We had on December 2nd, we have Dickens night where we light the tree, have vendors, a little bit of music, and we party.
Okay. Dig
so
it.
December 2nd, Friday night. Come on
Dig it.
down.
Okay. All right. All right. Did I cut you off in your thanks? Are you good?
Yes. I'm also thankful. We had our pie night last night, our appreciation. All my very giving past clients. I got to see a lot of people. It was really great. It always warms my heart to hear everybody's doing good. And, that's what you want. You don't want to sell somebody something they don't want. And of course, all our Opus agents that, I sat there, I hung out with a few different people, and I got to know some people when we went and did the food bank over in Trenton, the soup kitchen, excuse me. When we did that, I got to know a lot of great people.
Your girl Cindy and Mom, you hit it off.
Yeah. Hit me up, Cindy. I love
Cindy.
Cindy.
Was Cindy the salad? She was the salad girl?
No,
Marcus,
we were.
I was the salad girl.
Ah.
Yeah. And Mark hung out with Lynette. He ditched us.
Lynette, it's hard.
Lynette's joining us next week.
New realtor with us. And what was the other guy's name on the coffee? Steve.
Steve.
He was good.
He was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, me, Cindy, and Lindsay, man, we had our line go. We're like, hit me up, Cindy. She'd throw down the milk and the sandwich, and we'd be good.
We're going to expect you to be there next time, Chad. We're going to try to make this probably not going to do this monthly because that's not realistic, but every couple of months we get out there and we love to have you come. It's really humbling. It's a great time, man. It's really
but I've got to eat before I come. I have an eating disorder. So I
think you'll be able to control it there.
Yeah.
Don't let Chad fool you. Be like, homeless man. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me.
Gino will yell at him. Gino will take him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Are you good with the shout outs? Because now I'm going to go to the
yes, thank you. Wait, one more. Thank you to
Mark
and Volcon for all their effort at the Pie Night. That was awesome. No other brokerage. I did Pie Night when I was at KW years ago alone, and this nowhere ever compared to what we did. It was so much more fun to do it as a group of people instead of competing. All us agents were all doing it the same night, competing. This was so much better. So cool. We had live music. I go on food. Everybody loved the food. Everybody was asking where the food came from. It was great. Thank you so much for setting that up.
Absolutely our pleasure. So fun. And we had a great time. It was a great time. And I think that's really what sets us apart from a lot of people out there, right? A lot of brokerages, because there were a lot of pie parties that were out there last night and tonight and so on. And it was just handled a little bit differently. And I think that that's what we're all about, right? We all pick each other up, we all lift each other up, and we all work together. And that was a perfect example last night. And it just makes it more fun, right? I don't know. I don't want to do things. I love doing things as a group, especially
it makes sense. Yep. I mean, why not open the office, everybody do their thing, and come together and do it as one. It just makes sense.
And you had plenty of time and space to spend with your clients. They were there to see you. Everyone got to meet their clients, and it was a great time. It was a great time. So
we're gonna recap that before the show's out. And I want to go and just an FYI, is there any way to throw a pie eating contest in the next year's? I was just thinking that.
Pretty good idea.
That might be. I think that's great.
I'm in.
You know where we can get pies at?
Listen, I think that's actually a great idea. We could do it, and we'll do it for charity.
And we could do it out on State Street.
We'll do it in
the summer. Yeah.
See, this is where all of our ADHD goes, and
this is a real idea though, because nobody else does it.
Yeah. Have some kind of crazy.
It's a good thing we talked about it on air.
No, but listen, I think it's a fantastic idea. We can get the pies set up. Yeah. We'll have it going. We'll raise money for a charity.
For charity,
Pie party, the pie. You have to pay for your pie.
Ooh, Mark, Battle of the Lenders. Battle of the Lenders, Mark.
Yeah, but you're gonna. Have you seen those other?
That's why I'm in.
Out there? How's Fred or Wilkins or
Fred out? Yeah.
That's like you're clearly the ringer.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Jason keeps throwing eating disorderly up like we're gonna laugh at it. We saw it the first 3 times, Jason.
All right, Mark.
Yes.
Take me to the GATA Thanksgiving table, please.
the Gata Thanksgiving taste.
Gotta. I always say it wrong. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah, you know what? Everybody does. My mother says Gata. I don't know. It's pronounced Gata, but people call it.
If your mother says it, then I get a pass.
Now, you'll be disappointed to know that we are very traditional. The only difference is we add significantly more volume. Like, we don't have a ton of people at our house. It's typically, my brother, his wife and daughter, and my family and kids and my parents, my father-in-law, and that's usually it. We'll have people to come for dessert and so on, but we have.
Wait, I stopped over for dessert last year. No, I don't eat dessert, but I thought it was really cool, and I've never been to anybody's house who did this. They roasted chestnuts.
Yep.
Oh,
I was like, that's awesome.
That's
I never had a
we'll have
chestnut.
We'll have them tomorrow night for you. Absolutely, they're delicious. So that's right.
I was like, this is so cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So typically, we start off with soup, which is a little unconventional, right? So
what kind of soup?
So it's similar to
Is it an Italian wedding?
Similar to an Italian wedding. So it's a chicken or a turkey-based soup with a little pastina in there, and it has the veggies and whatever else, similar to Italian wedding. But instead of having the tiny meatballs, we do pieces of turkey.
Okay.
So Maria now is roasting the turkey wings for that. So that's the first course. And then we basically bring everything else out. We got a 30-pound bird. I don't know where Maria got it. Monster bird. We have broccoli rabe, which you have to have your greens. So we do the broccoli rabe. We do mashed potatoes. We do sweet potatoes. We do corn. We're doing roasted carrots. So tons of veggies, salads, and so on. And then a lot of times we incorporate, because my father-in-law, he's not a turkey kind of guy. So we'll probably end up throwing in like a couple pounds of baked ziti or something like that, just to kind of, So funny. My real quick story. My first Thanksgiving with my wife. I'm at Maria's parents' house in South Philly, and at the time, Maria's mom was still with us, and we're they live in your typical row home in South Philly, and we're sitting there and we're getting ready for dinner, and I'm looking, and it's kind of tight quarters, right? It's a typical row home, and we had my sister-in-law and everybody was there, and we're all sitting around the table. And I'm waiting for prayers to start, and I see people are starting to eat, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's not happening. And I'm like, Maria, where's your dad? Why is he at the counter? Oh, he doesn't like to be bothered when he eats. So he's literally standing at the counter eating his filet while we're eating dinner. And I'm like, that's his dinner? Yeah, he doesn't eat turkey either. I'm like, okay, so he doesn't eat turkey, and he doesn't eat people, and doesn't like to be bothered. Why are we here? That became the norm, and now Maria clearly is hosting Thanksgiving because we didn't love that idea. And he does sit down and eats with us, and he does join in prayer and everything else. And we even have him eating turkey. So we do have him eating. He'll usually eat like a turkey leg, which is the size of like one of those brontosaurus from the Flintstone legs. But we have to make some pasta for him too. So pretty traditional. The desserts are, obviously we had the pie party last night, so we got about 6,000 pies. But we do always end with some kind of fruit. So we'll do persimmons from our tree. We'll do grapes, and we roast chestnuts and eat those as well. And normally when we're eating the fruit, because you had the dessert, you have a little bit of fruit to kind of digest. Then I bring out, I make homemade limoncello and orangecello and stuff like that. And that's it. Sip a little bit of that and just enjoy the day. That's it.
Are you a white or a dark meat guy?
I'm white all day long. I'm a breast kind of guy. 1,000% breast.
Do you put gravy on everything?
I don't. No. I like. No, I know you do. I don't even like my stuff touching. Like, not to an OCD standpoint, but I like my stuff. Like, I want to enjoy each thing. So I make the little the hole in my mashed potatoes. I put a little bit of gravy in there. Sometimes I'll do a little gravy on the but even the gravy is not like the boxed gravy. Maria takes the drippings from the turkey and makes like an au jus, so it's kind of like a wet type gravy. It's not that white turkey gravy that's in the box. I don't like that stuff. So it's just the textures, like it's kind of weird. But no, I can't smother everything in turkey. Like I know you do. You just it's a blanket.
I smother it all. And I have one more question for you. Do you have meat in the stuffing?
Maria makes sausage stuffing.
Yes. I love South Philly stuffing.
So good. And let me tell you how stuffing we make. So Maria stuffs the turkey. I know you're not supposed to stuff the turkey with the stuffing, but she does. She stuffs the turkey, which the cavity of a 25-30 turkey is monstrous. But then in addition to that, those like full trays that you would get, like catering trays? She makes one of those filled with the sausage stuffing. So there's like sausage stuffing for years. But it's something we Ziploc it, we freeze it, and we eat stuffing fairly regularly in the Gata household, if you couldn't tell by our physique. So, but
So good.
are you muted?
Oh,
Chad, did you
cranberries.
mute
Do you do
yourself? I can't hear you.
cranberries? Do you do
Can you hear me?
cranberries?
Wait,
Me?
I just lost you. I lost you for a second. Tell me again.
Do you do cranberries?
That is the only thing that I make for Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
we used to get the gel cranberry
Yeah.
nasty stuff. Now I get the fresh cranberries and I cook them down with a little bit of orange juice and orange zest and lemon zest, and obviously sugar. And we cook it down and I make almost like a cranberry relish. That's the only thing that I actually partake in. I'm actually going to the beach tonight. So Maria's like, get the hell out of the house. Let me do my job. Let me do what I got to do. So me and Pietro and I think Donato are going to go to the beach tonight, hang out, grab a bite.
Hi, Brett.
Hey, Brett, what's up? So,
all right. So give me your thankfuls. I mean, I probably should have started with you in minute one, but this is here we go. And go.
All right. So thank God, first and foremost, because I am listen, you see the good Mark, the Mark that's always out there, trying to help and support the agent of people and whatever else. Behind closed doors, I'm not always like that. I don't always make the best choices. I'm kind of tough to deal with sometimes. My wife will tell you that, and she probably won't even tell you that because she just, but I am. I'm a pain in the butt sometimes. So thank God for always blessing us with amazing things, even though I probably don't deserve it. So that's the first thing, and obviously most important. My wife is, she's my partner. Like truly, with everything that we do, I would not be here. Opus would not be here if it wasn't for Maria. Tony Soprano said it best. Out here it might be 2022. In my house it's 1940, and that's the reality of it. It's like Maria cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the kids, she does all of that, and I truly provide. And I spend a ton of time with my children, but it's not because of it's only because of the time that Maria spends in the house doing things around the house, getting involved in the kids' schools, president of both PTOs and everything else. So I'm thankful for her. I would not be here without her. And she's helped me since day one with past businesses and so on. She's always been supportive of me. And honestly, listen, I do this every day. And I said this at one of our meetings. I think it was our what did we just have? The mastermind training the other day. What motivates me and what drives me and what I'm thankful for. I'm obviously thankful for my children who, this is my purpose in life as a father. But what drives me and truly keeps me going, because I know I don't have a choice, I have to keep going. But though I do it for my family, I know that my family is in great hands with my wife if I, wasn't here. And I know that Maria would take great care of them. For me, it's the agents, and that really motivates me every day. And that's what I'm so thankful for, because without agents like Kevin, without agents like Christina, without agents like, DeSalvio, without agents like so many of these other agents that really support everything we do, and they have that abundance mindset and they're always helping each other out, Opus is nothing. There's only so much I can sit there and preach about, hey, don't have a scarcity mindset and make sure that you help each other out. If you don't have people that are willing to support it, we would be nowhere. So thankful to all of my agents, and thankful to you, brother, because you have absolutely single-handedly added so much value to this brokerage with everything that you do. And I mean that. And I've said that to you before. I said this to you, as a matter of fact, I said it to you about an hour ago. We have so many lenders that we deal with that are just great at what they do. You just take that to the next level. You not only do your job, you constantly, selflessly volunteer your time outside of your day-to-day work and in doing loans and stuff for us, just to help the brokerage grow, help us just with everything that you do. I mean, you brought in wellness coaches, you have goal settings for the agents, you have so many things that you've done to hold the agents accountable and help them grow. Jason, we wouldn't be here without Jason. Wouldn't be here. The show would not be here. So many people.
I second that. Chad's the best.
Absolutely.
Calls me with marketing ideas. I mean, who else called me with marketing ideas?
I mean, nobody's doing that crap. So, and obviously I can't forget Volkan. Volkan's my right-hand man, and he's like my brother. So that's it. I mean, I have so many people to thank, and I could sit here like the freaking Oscars. Nobody wants to hear all that shit. But the reality is, the agents, family, God, you, brother, and the people that just surround me every day. I have just so many amazing people in my life. So, and I would not be here without you guys.
Well, ditto. I'm gonna be super fast so we can show the pie party. All right. Okay.
The pie party video is about 30 seconds, by the way, so don't.
But I'm
hype it
gonna
up
do
too much.
real
But it is
fast.
10 into 3.
So I have a sister-in-law that's Indian. I have a wife that's Irish Catholic. I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is from South Philly. My other brother-in-law is from Northeast Philly. I'm from Huntington Valley. So the purpose of me telling you all this is that I am a multicultural melting pot. We bring in all kinds of food on Thanksgiving.
Give us.
Well, nothing. So it's predominantly South Philly. That's why I asked you about the sausage, because I go to South Philly for Thanksgiving. I will have the sausage stuffing, which I never had as a Jewish boy growing up.
Okay.
We do have
Covered with gravy.
Christina, I'm like a Picasso painting, right? Where you just like this.
Chad would cover his shoe in gravy. So, where do you get your stuffing from? Do they make it, and where do they make the sausage from?
Everything's handmade. They get Fiorelli sausage on Washington Ave, which
no longer exists. You realize that, right?
Which no longer, but Mike, my brother-in-law's father, his father used to work in Fiorelli, so he does. Danny Fiorelli gives him the sausage every year.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we still get the sausage.
So here's the funny part. Let me rewind for 1 second.
Yeah.
So everyone refers it to as Fiorelli's, right? Fiorelli sausage. My father-in-law included, and he would go there every week and get a sausage for the week and make his gravy and so on. But it's actually Fiorella's with an A, which is my daughter's name, Fiorella.
I was going to say, just like your daughter.
Just like my daughter. So it is actually Fiorella's. Nobody calls it Fiorella's. Just like, nobody calls. I mean, even there's so many names in South Philly that they just butcher just because it's South Philly and you can do whatever you want, right? So no, but anyway, so it is Fiorella's, and it is now a Mark Vetri restaurant called Fiorella's, which used to be the sausage shop. So I'm glad that you can still get the sausage, but that Mark Vetri restaurant is pretty damn on point. So that's awesome. So, okay, continue.
No, we do that.
So you got the sausage.
What's the Italian cheese? Is it Locatelli? Is that what's it called?
Locatelli? Yeah,
Locatelli. I'm telling you, everything's Locatelli. It's just the whole Italian market at our plate. They do these things called bread balls. You ever have those?
No, sounds delicious.
It's almost like, for lack of a better term, it's like fried stuffing. Like it's unbelievable. Oh, don't make that face.
Look at my face. I'm like drooling. Christina's like she's ready to vomit.
I just see my stomach expanding, like all the bloat coming on.
When I am
and inflammation.
And luckily South Philly row homes are this way as opposed to this way. So the actual getting out of the house is just a process at that point.
That's
but no, I mean homemade red wine. Everything's rich and decadent. I will say I give my brother-in-law and sister-in-law credit, but I mean traditional food. But we do one fried turkey and one roasted turkey.
Where do they fry that? In the backyard?
In the backyard. Yeah. So that's another thing. We all get drunk and drink beer and
fried turkeys.
And fried turkeys in the backyard. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome with the little
sounds perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I got to tell you, it's phenomenal. I love this holiday, and I'll do my thankfuls because I do a show Monday and I did my thankful, but I'm going to do it again. But I'm going to focus on you guys. There's been nothing I've been more appreciative of than being a part of this Opus family. I feel like I have a phenomenal relationship with everybody. And the key is that it's a real relationship. It's not a business superficial thing. It's a deep-rooted, real familial relationship where we're all here to help one another. And again, I say it every year. I can't thank my lucky stars enough for being here with you guys. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to just keep going.
Feelings are mutual, brother. Feelings are mutual.
So let's go back to the pie party footage.
Wow. Let's go back to the pie party. So for those of you that could not make the pie party, please see the what is it, about a minute and a half, Jason? Let's get the pie party recap on so you can check it out. You missed a great time. We will hope to see you there next year. Jason, let's see this pie party. Love it. Shout out to our man Brandon, man. He really he crushed another video. He does such an amazing job for us. So thank you, Brandon.
Yeah, I love his videos.
Yeah, he does an awesome
was
job.
great.
If you ever need a videographer, he does great work. So hit him up or hit me up, and I'll get you in contact with him. So that's it, man. This is 3:15. It was gonna be a short show. So much for that.
Never short. I knew it was going to happen when we started talking about the food. It's just I started feeling the vibe. You know what I mean? So, Kevin,
Wait, I'm not done.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
going
not
to let
done.
you be done.
I'm
I'm
not
going to
done.
let you keep going. But I want to tell you, Kevin, you need to party hard for me tonight. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting tonight. No, I just wanted to mention about Small Town Saturday.
Oh yeah,
because that's what Opus is and about, and that's what we support. And the small town main streets that we, live and frequent all the time. It's really the backbone of any town, especially a small borough like Bristol. And like I said before, joining Opus, allowed me to do all I can to support and promote the small town. So I think we should do that. They don't always give big discounts like the major stores, but what they give you that the big stores don't is the customer service and the friendliness and the family feel. And you'll just keep coming back for those reasons. And I know Friday night, Bristol has an enormous tree lighting ceremony. It's going to be bigger than it's ever been. We have Don McCluskey, who was born and raised in Bristol. He's coming back to town and going to do songs from his new record and stuff he has in the past. And before and after, all the eateries and all the shops, they're all open. They're all have food discounts, drink discounts, merchandise. So I just want to tell everyone to get out there. And the tree lighting for Bristol starts at 6:30. Again, everything's open before and after, and then the next day the Christmas parade's at 1. And I'll be actually driving the River Runner in the parade.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Keep warm.
Yeah. So, get out there with the, small business. And again, I want to thank Carmel and of course the other, the two halves of my heart, my daughters. I mean, everything I do for them. I mean, they've literally kept me alive. I couldn't be more proud of them. And, to all you again, I really appreciate everything that you guys have done to help me take my business to the next level.
Awesome, brother.
Awesome.
No, it's so important. I'm glad, Kevin, I'm glad you mentioned that. If you live in a main street this weekend and you're going to go spend your money, put it back into your community. Very important, Kevin.
Without doubt.
Absolutely.
Very important. And Mark,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for shooting live from the purple bedroom. I had to do one more singer. Everyone,
That's right.
have a great Thanksgiving. We hope we filled your heads filled with turkey, and we hope you enjoy it with your family. Stay safe. From us at Neighborhood Spotlights, Opus Elite, and the Superstar Lender, we love you all. Peace and prosperity to all. Bye.
Carmel, I'm going to
Yeah.
text you guys
Happy
a lot
Thanksgiving.
later.
Happy Thanksgiving.